In here. Come on up in here. Wait till I get at least one or two people up in here. And then I'm gonna give y'all the business. Oh man. I said let me get the boxing out of my system now, right? Because later on, I don't think I'm gonna talk any boxing tonight. I may throw a little, a little bit here and there in there, but most likely I'm not gonna be talking too much boxing. But I want to speak on Jake Paul for a little bit, right? He had his press conference. He's fighting Friday in Orlando. And I got a chance to watch the press conference a little bit right now. Because as you can see, we're winding down. The day is pretty much in the bag. But Jake Paul is exposing a lot of the false narratives that we get from YouTube boxing. Not only is he exposing it, nobody really wants to speak on it, right? Because, like I said, it makes the things that we talk about on YouTube, when it refers to some of our favorite fighters being these promoters and bosses and doing their thing, not look to be what they are. Because here you have a guy, Jake Paul, that has came in the game after a lot of these guys. And I was watching the press conference and I was listening to the fact that he said he's generated 250 million pay-per-view revenue. I'm like, damn. So, I pay attention to those type of things. I don't, you follow the money, you follow the sport, right? So when he says that he generated 250 million in pay-per-view revenues, right, through his career so far with boxing, it clicked. No wonder he's afforded to do the things that he's doing as far as putting on shows and getting fighters in position. Because if you watched the press conference today, Shadiah Green, who's fighting Cruz, basically stated what like a lot of other fighters have stated about Jake Paul giving her an opportunity when she wasn't afforded the opportunity. And I'm like, damn, he's doing this for the females. The countless guys that he did it for, the Montana Love just probably is about to get released from Matchroom. But Montana Love fought on a Jake Paul card. In Cleveland and ended up, getting that Matchroom deal. So Jake Paul has been opening the doors for a lot of fighters. In this press conference, you heard Shadiah Green, confirm it even more. But like I said, it just goes to show you that a lot of the fighters that we come to favorite and speak on, and they're this and that, they're not really that, man. They're not that, because when you look at some of the fighters, right, that have their own promotional companies, I think Jake Paul in a short amount of time has walked them down, man. He does more shows than these guys, man. He's like, come on, man. How many Amanda Soriano fights? How many of his own fights? See, a lot of the fighters that we, glamorize and hype up, the only shows they do is the fights that they fight on. Jake Paul is doing cards that he fights on as well as that others. Like I said, he co-promoted that Katie Taylor, Amanda Soriano fight at the Garden. I remember that, man. I remember that fight. I covered that fight. Then he also promoted Amanda Soriano's last fight, which was that 12-round, first time ever, women's 12-rounder. These are shows that he's not fighting on. Those are two right there that he didn't fight on. So he's definitely a promoter. I don't know fighters that's doing that, man. I know Terrence Crawford and Bomac and them. They have put on some shows out there in Omaha. I know Mikey Garcia. But then, like I said, the rest is like, when are you guys putting on shows as promoters other than when you're fighting? Who else are you putting on, right? A lot of these guys aren't doing what Jake Paul's doing, man. So yes, when I say he's exposing, the narratives, he's exposing some of the stuff that we have come to believe when it pertains to some of our favorite fighters. Because they're not doing what Jake Paul is doing. I'm sitting here so comfortable. I need to go put my sneakers on. That's all I got to do. I did everything else. Maybe I'll do that. And continue this live, right? But shout out to Jake Paul. I'm eager to see the girls fight. The energy that they brought at that press conference, I could definitely dig it. To me, Francois Cruz' energy is a little off. It's kind of Hollywoodish, right? Standoffish. Shadai Green, they got her as the 7-1 favorite to win the fight. And she was like this. What was something Terminator? Her name is, man. I just watched it, but like I said, I liked how they was going back and forth. They kept it professional, but you could tell the tension is there. She claims that she got spit on, so she's ready to fight. And Francois Cruz was like, yo, you had all of the, space and ability, if that's what you felt, to do something. But they're going to fight Friday night, so I'm looking forward to that fight. But yeah, shout out to Jake Paul. Let me go put my sneaker. Let me set this right here. Open up this machine. And I cracked my screen. That'd suck, right? Now let me know. I don't want to jinx myself and say I cracked my screen. But yeah, I got a fire live plan for y'all later. Couple hours, give or take. I'll run down to the spot and go live. I don't know if I'm gonna do a whole hour tonight, man. I'm a little tired because you see how I turned it up yesterday, right? Real talk. I went, right? And I did the live yesterday, great live, right? And after completing the live, I got Coach Reen. I got Nasaya. Dropped Nasaya off at her program, right? And then they told me that the champ was in the building. I was going to go relax, but they said the champ was in the building. So you know me, man. I had to go and pay homage to the champ. We ran down to the gym and got it in with the champ. So I really didn't get no type of rest at all. Like today I am feeling. That's why, you see, normally I would have gave you guys a live throughout the day. I would have did the heavy equipment operations live. I had no energy for that today. None whatsoever. I had to mainly, like, I could kill two birds with one stone, but my energy was just, I was tired, man. That's why I was still contemplating going to the spot tonight and doing a lot, but I got to keep the momentum going. You know, I got to definitely keep that momentum going because we are building something. We already built it, but we got the wheels turning now. Let me say the wheels are turning, and I'm just gonna keep the momentum going as far as recording there. But shout out to Jake Paul, man. You got these fighters looking crazy, brother. You know, dudes is popping in and out. Hopefully my phone stays. Let me try to go get mine. Stay. I'll be right back, y'all. All right, y'all, I'm back. I'm about to turn this heat on. Might get a little noisy in here because it is cold. Crank that motherfucker up. Oh, man. Crank that motherfucker up. Normally, right, I had my equipment with me. I could have went straight to the spot, man. But I told you, brother, kind of tired today. But I'm gonna knock it out. I gotta keep the momentum going. Oh. Let me go park, man. Good parking spot. Tomorrow is Throwback Thursday. The week is flying by, man. That's a beautiful thing. Shout out to Jake Paul though, man. Jake Paul's a real promoter, fighter promoter. I'm gonna say, like, he's really putting on, man. You know, putting people in position. That's what promoters do. They give you opportunities. He's definitely giving fighters opportunities. As you heard Miss Green state. Hopefully I could one take this in, bro. I don't really feel like we adjusted. I'll tell you about that. I want to one shot this in there tonight, man. There we go. Looking over there. How we looking over there? Got on in. Man. I backed her on it. I lined her up. You can look at my eyes and see I'm tired, man. I'm gonna press on though for y'all, man. I'm gonna make it down to the spot. This is my what's the name? Like, normally I would have gave y'all this live earlier. You know what I did at lunchtime? I was like this. Lunchtime I was like this. I was trying to get in some Z's, man. And yo, when we out here overnight in the wintertime, that's how you get it in. I was like this. We sleep in these trucks, man, for an hour, 2 hours, whatever it is. Heavy equipment now. Look at my guy right here. Look. Yeah, we all were night watchmen together. You see my boy right there? He just pulled up with the we're all heavy equipment. I remember that's Big Dan. Damn, yo, me and Dan were security guards together. Now we're HEOs. Now we are HEOs, man. They gotta get all that water out of it. That shit'll freeze them pipes up. See that water coming out of there? We gotta get all that water out. on my mind. I'm trying to stay on for a half an hour, y'all. I was here. I was just quiet. I was just letting y'all see the scenery. You know? Just letting y'all see the scenery. The sun sets early, man. You know, we got a couple of months of darkness. The sun starts to set early now, man. At 5 o'clock it's dark out, man. A lot of darkness now. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. So I hit the horn for you. Smash the like button. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Let me see what time it is, man. 3:33, 3:34. 10 more minutes, man. I'll give you 10 more minutes. Boom, 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 boom. That'll give me a 40-minute live. All we did with Spark Matters. Pretty soon, this will be covered with snow, man. Not looking forward to it, but you know, we in that season. And we can get, if we could do like last year. Last year, we went through all of January, most of all of February, no snow. We got some snow at like the last week of February, a little bit in March, maybe a couple spots in March, but it wasn't that much. If we could get enough, well, that's where we make our coin at. Well, you don't like the winter. Like if we get through, December, because we almost through December now. What's today? Today is what is today? I'm lost right now, man. Today is the 13th, right? If we can get through December, a little bit of January with no snow, I'm good. Cause when we start getting the snow, it goes back to back to back. Man, it gets rough. WCS, what's going on? What's going on, WCS? We just counting it down. We about to get up out of here. And I didn't give a live earlier because like I said, I was a little tired. A lot of activities yesterday, recording, then checking out the champ in the gym. It caught up to me today. But I got in my little Jake Paul speech. Shout out to Jake Paul. You make the Earl Spencers, the Javante Davises, the Lions Only promotions, all these fighters with their promotional companies. You make them look bad, Jake. If no other content creators is going to say it, I'm going to say it. You make them look bad, but you also are educating those of us that aspire to be other things, because you're showing us that a lot of the stuff that we are fed and told about these fighters being promoters and bosses is not true, because some of the things that you have done, Jake Paul, as a promoter, and Shadiah Green just co-signed that as far as giving her an opportunity in a lane. You see, you did that with Amanda Soriano. But the most important thing that you said today that I caught was you have generated a revenue of $250 million pay-per-view. So this is the reason as to why they are, excuse me, this is the reason why they are so in tune to backing you. Now I see. Because you stated that, I heard that in the press conference. You said 250 million you generated. So that's why you are getting these shows, right? That's why you were able to put on these fight cards for Amanda Soriano and Katie Taylor and just others. So shout out to you, man. You are a real promoter now, man. And see, these are the things that I am keen on right now, because I have a lot of young fighters underneath my stable right now, and I'm learning the game as I go along, right? And me, my team, my partners, we discuss these things like Jihad is through the door already, right? Now, when it comes to the other guys, they're not through the door yet, but we're going to be the ones bringing them through the door. That's why it's important to see who the real players are, right? And one thing I can say, Jake Paul is a real player. MVP Promotions is a real player out there, man. You know, I'll probably talk more about this tonight. You know, because my conversation tonight is not going to be as much boxing. It's going to be on growth. Because to me, like, speaking boxing, I think right now, as far as like the audience, my boxing audience, I attracted a lot of the people that I wanted to attract. The rest, you know, just continue to watch the growth and the expansion of the things that I'm doing. Because the audience that I came into the game trying to be a part of on YouTube, respectfully, I have outgrown. I have, and it shows. Because the type of time and things that I'm on, they never been on, or they're not even on the frequency of it. But as far as my media company, I feel the need to keep doing these. That's why you see I show different sides. This is heavy equipment operations right now. You know, I do boxing, I do basketball now, I do I need to go back to the spiritual. I haven't done it. I used to do the spiritual, remember the prayers and all that. I need to get back to that. Maybe at some point I will. Maybe I'll try to incorporate that on a Sunday. You know, maybe I'll do like a Sunday reading, you know. Because that's what I have a media platform company, man. It shows, man. And shout out to the other guys out here that have that as well. We know that are not just typical bloggers that, you know, you check off real media boxes, man. And a lot of you, like I said, content creators, y'all don't check it off. You know, what y'all do check off is the internet, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that. But see, what happens with the internet is, right, when the internet is your main focus and you're logged so much into the internet, but you're not logged into real life, and guys that are logged into real life start to become successful, and you're still logged into the internet off your gimmicks, and you're like, damn, how is this guy doing these things? We don't fuck with him on the internet. But like you see these guys right here, that's my guy Matt and Anthony. These are real life people, right? Everybody's not an internet type of person. Yes, it's cool to network on the internet and, you know, meet people on the internet, but what are these people on the internet actually doing for you? How are they helping further what you are doing? And my studies show me that a lot of these guys that's on the internet, they don't do none of these things for you. They're like a lot of internet guys, right? They show you who they really, truly are, right? Stuff on the internet, sharing of content, that's free. Liking stuff, that's all free. These guys don't want to do these type of things. So what leads you to believe that when it really comes down to networking and building, strategizing, and putting things together, these are the type of people that you want to network with? People that don't like things, that don't share things that are free on the internet. Does that make sense, man? And you see, these are things that I picked up as, you know, reading. I do a lot of reading, as you see, but also just on observation. You know, when you observe people's tendencies, you know, like that's sometimes just sitting back, observing. That's why we have 2 eyes and 2 ears. You know, we only have 1 mouth for a reason. I know they say I talk a lot, but in all actuality, I do a lot. I might talk a lot, but like the video that I dropped earlier today that I stated, like, I only talk about the things that I do or I'm doing. And that is always going to offend people, because the things that I'm doing and I do or I have done, these are the things that you guys talk too much about. Let's keep it tall. When it comes to this internet boxing, I'm watching guys right now. talk about Devin Haney's pay-per-view things. They're talking about is he surpassed this guy? This all you're doing is talking. How many of you guys that are talking on this actually went to his fight and supported his fight? How many of you guys actually have official content on Devin Haney, whether it's photography, not internet content where you're doing videos and trying to make money off of him, like actual coverage? None. But yes, I hit my 40-minute mark. I said I was only going to stay on for 40 minutes. I'm gonna wrap this up. This is what my live is gonna be about tonight, man. Like I'm gonna talk a little bit boxing, but I'm gonna talk more Sha News boxing, the movement now, because it is a movement, man. Marley Tucker is a 4-time champion. Check that live I did out with him yesterday. Very informative, right? 2024, we got a lot of big things that's gonna just go on, regardless of the internet support or not. And I'm letting you guys know the plays, baby. You see, you heard what I said to him, right? And I specifically asked him that question for the haters, right? To show you guys we are international steppers right now. Team USA. Marley will be out there. They want him to train out there. Yeah. So Sha News Boxing is expanding, man. It's expanding, man. And you guys are talking about boxing every single day. But yet, the ones that you overlooked or talked down on or said talk too much are actually showing it to you and growing with it. Marley's a 4-time champion now, man. 4-time champion, right? Jihad Tucker just... Wait till you see what Jihad Tucker's 2024 is going to be. I'm not even going to talk about it. I'm just going to listen. You know what I'm going to do when the pieces start unfolding? Just how they just did with Francis Verno, right? Didn't I say that I was going to be unfiltered afterwards, right? I did, right? And the right people, shout out to them, picked up the baton. And now shit is getting done, right? Shit is getting done. And that's why I've been stressing this, all right? And shout out to the ones that is with us, and shout out to the ones that's not with us. Because the ones that's not with us, you guys are going to continue to keep getting stepped on. Stepped on. Because you never was with us. You was in the cut, watching, plotting, scheming, and now it's too late for y'all. Because like I said, Jihad Tucker got some major things about to pop off in 2024, man. And if you was smart, you would have been acknowledging it. But, like I said, I guess because his affiliation with Sha News Boxing and me, you guys don't want to do it. Because if you acknowledge him, you're acknowledging me. I understand that. But if you acknowledge him, you're acknowledging me, right? So you don't want to acknowledge him. But if you acknowledge the game of boxing, you got to acknowledge the things that he's doing. He's viral on TikTok. He's viral, man. The people that listen, the fight is out there now, right? Saturday night, Timothy Bradley, Benedict Arnold did his job, what he was supposed to do. But now it is Wednesday, hump day. And shout out to Top Rank for releasing the footage, right? It's out there. 5-3. Shout out to the judge that's seen it 5-3. Shout out to the 2 judges that's seen it 4-4. But the work is out there. Big ring. Big man, little ring. The work is out there. And I would disclose some things that are being formulated behind the scenes, but I'm just going to let it play out. And then when it plays out and I come on here and I talk too much, you guys just got to eat it up. You know why? Because like I said, we're not gimmicks over here. We don't do the internet gimmick thing. We do the real life reality thing. Real life reality thing. But yeah, so just give me about I would have went straight to the spot. But unfortunately, like I said, I don't have my equipment with me. I got to go get my laptop. My microphone, I got a mic. I got some stuff now, man. You know, shout out to the people that have been hitting the Cash App up. You see, the stuff goes to the equipment, man. I got equipment. I got a soundboard. I'm thinking about getting a whole nother soundboard now. I like that little soundboard that I got. I've been playing around with it, but I want a bigger one. I was looking at this other one, right? Because I got my daughters and some more Christmas items, and I looked at a soundboard. I was like, yeah, you know. But salute to the people that are acknowledging, like my guy Toby Bartlett. Toby's digging the sauce. The rest of y'all are digging it too. You know it is. Y'all just can't acknowledge it, man. I understand because, like I said, a lot of you guys were unofficial. You know, it is what it is. You show it. You show it in your actions. See, we base everything off of actions. That's why I said I could have rushed, right? I could have rushed, but I'm like Colors. The movie, you ever seen the movie Colors? Remember when Hodges told Pac-Man, and then Pac-Man told the partner at the end, yo, why run down the hill and just get one, and we can walk down and get them all? That's what I did. I walked them all down, man. I walked them all down, right? In 2024, I'm going to continue to keep walking them down. And, you know, more and more. But like I said, if you are wanting the Source experience, consulting services is 5% now. Y'all was laughing at me, right? Yo, they was laughing at me when I was saying that shit. I told you Jahar was going to top 5 takedown. It was going up to 5%, man. After number 12, I said it. I was like, yo, you should have locked in with 3%. You know, you should 3%, 5% is still decent. You know, 5% is decent. I just want to give a take, right? I'll just share something with you, right? And shout out to my guy Evans. This is for Evans, right? Motherfuckers was laughing at Evans, right? A lot of you haters behind the scenes, right? The same guy you guys are laughing at, right? You know how much he made Saturday night? 6 figures. I'm not gonna tell you his exact number, but I'm gonna just do this for y'all, and you can figure it out for yourself if you know, right? If Evans makes 7%, right? He might make more than that. I'm just throwing the number out there. What is 7? Because you know coaches make more money than that, right? But what is 7% for you guys that are laughing at Evans, right? What is 7% of 1.5 million? Because that's what Regis made. That was Regis's purse, right? And I want you guys to let that soak in. For the guys that be out here, you forklift drivers, right? No, listen. Somebody tried to tell me I am a heavy equipment operator. A forklift is, respectfully, shout out to people that do that. That's beneath me. I operate, you see that right there? That's a sweeper right there. I'm in the sweeper right now. You see me in the loader. I operate heavy equipment. A forklift, I don't know. You get a certificate for that or something. I don't know. I don't think you need a CDL license and all that shit to do. Like, please don't. I'm being humble, man. I'm being humble because I seen a female try to tell me, no, bitch, I'm damn near. I am a labor crew leader. You know what that means? I'm almost I'm humble, baby. I'm humble. But I'm no forklift operator, man. That is beneath me. You know? I operate heavy equipment. You know, cranes and loaders and backhoes and motherfucking dozers and, you know, there goes a loader right there again, Paul. You see that loader over there in back on the loader end? That's the type of time I'm on. So please do not disrespect me. Then my man left his light on. You know what? I'm gonna look out for my guy. See, he left his light on, right? That's what we do over here. See the difference? See the difference, right? Now, if I was like a lot, right, I would have just went in there, and tomorrow morning when he comes to work and he attempts to jump in his machine, his battery is gonna be dead. His battery will be dead because he didn't cut off his light. See, he did not cut off his light. Let me looking out at him, cut it off. Now he is good to go. Because that's what we do over here, man. Teamwork makes the dream work. That's Rob. Rob always does it too. Rob be leaving his lights on all the time. See, the guys are clocking out. Listen, I'll be back on in a hot second. The news. I got a couple more drops, man. But I'm not gonna release these drops, man. I think these drops that I got, they're personal drops. You know, they're personal, but I might put them out. I don't know. You know what I mean? I might put them out. Let my people shine. But the news, Basha News. This is the Source Experience. But hey, what do I know? Got him. You got time? You got time?